everyone. Myself Niyati Chauhan, Assistant Professor at LG Institute of Engineering and Technology, Department of Instrumentation and Control. Our subject is Safety Instrumented System, Unit 3, Process Control versus Safety Control. So let's start. Process Control. Our unit name is Process Control versus Safety Control. So first we are discussing about process control. So what is process control? The basic process control system PCS comprises the control equipment installed to perform the normal regulatory functions for the process. For example, PID controlled loop. The purpose of a process control system is, of course, to control the process, primarily for economic reasons. The PCS is often used together with other plant safety system as shown in figure. So, in this figure, we are combining basic process control system and safety instrumented system. You can see here process to signal send to the transmitter. You can see in diagram. First, I am discussing about basic process control system. In basic process control system, inputs and outputs are available. We are connecting transmitters to the input and control valves we are connecting with output. So process to signal send to the sensor to we are sending signal to the transmitter. So here we are using pressure transmitter and pressure transmitter to signal send to the input of basic process control. Then flow transmitter also connect with input. Then output is connect with control valve. Then next is safety instrumented system. So in safety instrumented system, we are adding features of safety. For example, emergency shutdown system, right? Safety system, all systems we are adding in safety instrumented system. In safety instrumented system, pressure transmitters are connected with process. Okay, so you can see sensors to signal send to the pressure transmitter and pressure transmitter to signal send to the input. Output signal send to the control valve. So here we are using logic solve for controlling purpose, as well as we can include one more feature, that is a safety feature. In process control, the control system may be provide steady state or change of state, that is a startup, shutdown batch control functions. Means we are using process control system, right? So we can change steady state or change of the state. Means we can easily starting our process and shut down our process. The latter may be implemented by automatic sequence or producerly under manual control. Means after modified, we can implement by automatic sequence or we can manually control the system. Control system should be implemented to provide stable control of the process under all expected normal and offset circumstances, including startup and shutdown. In a typical operation, the process control system receives process variables measurement from the process, and for each of the control variables continuously manipulates and output to a final control element. So we can say that in control operation, the process control system receive process variable measurement from the process, and each of the control variable continuously manipulate and output to a final control element, and we can use as a final control element control valve. When safety interlock systems are used, the value of the process control system is to prevent a process shutdown or interruption by preventing the level from becoming so high as to cause a process shutdown. So, if we are using safety interlock system, so we can easily shut down our system. For more information on general consideration of safety related process control system, in addition to control function, an important function of the process control system is to provide information to the process operator and to others. Much of this information is for long-term record keeping and process analysis purpose. However, some of the information is needed by the operator to make decision about the operation of the process. Often, this information can be safety related. Means, here we can use alarm system, and alarm system through we can get information. These alarms prevent economic loss. So next we have told about how to get information through alarm system if emergency occurs. So here they can alert the operator to situation that if not corrected can be expected to affect product quality or production rates, or that may cause the activation of the emergency shutdown system. If any fault occurs, then we can get information through alarm system. Other more critical alarms are sometimes implemented in the process control system, which alert the operator to condition that, if not corrected, could cause personal or property danger. Information such as quantity of material in storage, temperature, pressure, etc. can be critical to safe operation. The criticality of the information can continue even after the operation of the shutdown system. For example, after a fuel trip to a furnace, the temperature in the furnace must be monitored to ensure that there is no fire in the furnace. So here we have taken one example how to operate our system if emergency required in plant. Part of the information capability of the process control system is implemented in the form of alarms. The majority of alarms implemented on a typical process control systems are related to the operation of the process. In today's session, I have discussed about process control system, why we require process control system and what is function of process control system. If we are adding LLM system, right, then we can use as a safety purpose. Thank you for watching video. If you have any query, then you can ask me.